Well, it's a weekend that's eagerly anticipated by many people with an interest in motorsport because it's the Pittsworth Sprints on this weekend on the industrial estate at Pittsworth. We have Rob Arnold, who is Secretary of the Pittsworth Sprints Committee. And Rob, was the rain we had last night disruptive to you?
Yes, it drizzled all the way through what we were trying to get through last night, so the Motorcana was cancelled. But the dyno shootout went without too much trouble as it was undercover and scrutineering was all done.
Disappointing as it may be for our farmers, we should have fine weather for the weekend, which should suit your committee down to the ground, Rob.
Yes, I hope so. We've got 150 competitors here for the weekend, and the area up there is quite used to the rain after this amount of time, so everything should run smoothly.
It is all on the bitumen, isn't it?
Yes.
What will you have for spectators to see, Rob?
Like I said, 150 competitors will do their fastest time around the 1.3 kilometre bitumen circuit. That runs through until about 4 o'clock when the burnout competition will start. This will be in our new burnout area, which is Box Street. Cars will this year be able to do circle work, as we call it, instead of the straight line burnouts that they've had to do in past years.
Well, the clouds of smoke certainly bring the crowd. I think some people must be addicted to the smell of burning rubber.
Yes. Every year we notice at that time of the afternoon when the burnouts are about to start, the crowd certainly gather in the area where it's going to be on to witness it.
Now, with the sprints, the action is pretty well non-stop, and despite the fact that you have a couple of cars on the circuit at any one time, they're not directly racing against each other, but against the clock, aren't they?
Fastest time around the circuit last year, Brad Botcher was the fastest in his Nissan, and he did it in 38.38 seconds.
It's all very exciting, Rob. You've got the sound of roaring engines and cars taking corners on what looks like two wheels, and some wrangling when a slower car in front gets in the way. And with 150-odd cars to get through, this is all continuing again tomorrow as well, isn't it?
Sprints take off again at 8:30 in the morning and run through till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the burnout finals are on again in Box Street. So it should be an exciting weekend.
Well, there's a lot of interest in motorsport in the area, and if I remember rightly, last year's winner, Brad Botcher, was from Bundaberg, so you must draw people from quite a distance away as well.
Yes, entries come from up into mid-north Queensland, right down into the northern New South Wales. Quite a lot of drivers travel for quite a distance, and like I said, hopefully the rain will be gone for them. It can come back on Tuesday for the farmers.
Or maybe Monday, I think they were talking about, but it should be a great weekend to get outdoors and get into some action there at the Sprints. And there's lots of interest because you've got a great many categories of vehicles, haven't you?
Yes, the categories range from up to 1,300 cc's right through to over 5,000 cc's. In that range, there's probably 6 categories. They have also unregistered and registered in that area. Plus we have sports cars class as well. Plus forced induction, which is supercharged and turbocharged cars.
Yes, you can see them all at Pittsworth, and some of those cars have more power under the bonnet than many aircraft. Now, we mustn't forget a very important aspect, that is the local service clubs are pitching in to provide food and drinks. There's a barbecue operating on the grounds.
That's correct. Everything in the centre as far as food and drinks is supplied by local clubs or the charity organisation, so nobody in the centre is profiteering, if that's the way to put it. Nobody's making money for themselves in the centre. It's all going back into the community somehow.
I know it takes a big effort by lots of you people to put this on, so I'd like to wish you a very successful weekend. You've got the entrance in numbers. Hope you get a big crowd and everything runs successfully for you.
Yes, thank you very much, Gordon.
Rob Arnold, Secretary of the Pittsworth Sprints Committee, and this year is the 11th Sprints. By the way, if you're wondering about admission, it's adults $10, children 5 to 12 years $2, under 5s free of charge. So it's all very affordable, and the sprints are on at the Pittsworth Industrial Estate on the southern side of the town.